If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Lori Darling's restaurant in Fayetteville presents the Coach John Limbaugh show, and Coach, I got some of those fried green tomatoes not long ago.
You can't beat the fried green tomatoes. It's like Mama used to make. It's fantastic.
There you go. Well, you had an off week this past week. Get some stuff done?
Well, we did. I got to spend a little time with my wife. She's the sweetheart, and she is one that keeps me going, and I was able to spend a little time with her. Actually, it was good stuff, and the kids got to be kids for Friday night, and we got to rest a little bit. We gave them Friday off, and we had a great week of practice last week, and good practices this week, and just looking forward to the game now. It's time to get back to playing ball.
Yeah, last time we talked, win over Central Nacusa County, and Fayetteville ran up a lot of points, but something that you've dealt with the entire season is missed tackles.
We have worked on that to ward that in and boxing people in, and we believe that we're going to play a better ball game tonight as far as the tackling goes. And we've been looking for those guys on defense that will go out there and do what they need to do.
That's your wife calling you right there.
I reckon it is.
Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director of the Fayetteville Wolves, joining us. And if I was the president, call him, give him my best. Okay.
That was my wife.
Hey, talk about the technique of tackling. What do you teach your kids, and how? It's not just. It hadn't been just one or two. It's been multiple plays, missed tackles.
Right. Well, Jimmy, it used to be, of course, when you tackle somebody, when I played the game, they'd say, take those two screws right there on your helmet. And we try to get the helmet out of the play now. Mm-hmm. So we teach near leg, near shoulder, and drive through that person, get those feet moving, get low, near leg, near shoulder. And what we're not doing is breaking down before the tackle. When you're playing a good athlete, you're trying to tackle a good athlete, and they can, move on you, and the kids call it breaking their ankles. But when you're doing that against a quality opponent, you often will run past them, and a lot of times just get an arm on them. Mm-hmm. But we want that head out of the tackle. We don't want to use that helmet anymore. But we want to go near leg, near shoulder, and drive through that guy and put him on the back. So, we worked on that and boxing them in and getting where we need to be and taking good angles. Mm-hmm. So that's where we're at this past week.
And you see that not just on a local high school level, but in college and professional football as well. The rules have changed so much. You have to change how you attack.
Right, absolutely. You do. And the rules change every year. We have new things come up every year, and you have to really keep up with it. And it's not the same game it was when I played. Mm-hmm. Thank goodness. We know a lot more about it, how to take care of kids and safety and concussion protocol and things like that. And we know a lot more about it now as far as keeping the kids safe, and I appreciate that part of it.
Downside and upside of having an off week.
Downside, you can get in a lethargic kind of frame of mind if you're not careful. You come off a good win. And, you kind of think, well, okay, this is going to keep going. We're doing well. And you forget how you have to work for every play, every down, every game. You have to work hard. And so we had to remind our kids of that. Now, the upside is rest and getting kids healed up. And we haven't had any injuries. God's blessed, we haven't had any injuries. But to speak of, really, we have nicks and bruises and this and that. But no broken bones or anything, no ACLs or anything like that. So that's good that our kids could take a little time off and just heal up. Mm-hmm. And we're 100% tonight with our personnel.
Speaking of tonight, another challenge for the Fayetteville Wolves tonight.
Absolutely. Francis Marion is a team that we replaced Holy Spirit with. Mm-hmm. If people have forgotten, Holy Spirit dropped their football program. We had to pick up a game, and I was very fortunate enough to be able to pick up Francis Marion. Now, they're going to come in here tonight ready to play football. They're very athletic. You got about 40-something kids on their team, and they'll come in ready to play football. It'll be all we can do to get that W tonight.
Fayetteville, with more than a handful of skilled players on this roster this year, too.
Absolutely. We've got some kids on our team right now that really are, they're doing a great job, and they're working hard during practices, and it's proving itself on the field. I can't say enough about Blake Manchin. He's going to be playing some quarterback, but he's also playing receiver role now. Last week he a week before last, rather, he had over 100 yards rushing and over 100 yards receiving.
Now that puts more pressure on the defense too, you know.
When you got somebody that can do that, half our offense went through Blake last week, and Pacey DeLoach is making great decisions at the quarterback spot, and he's able to give you just a little bit more out there on the edge. I would say he can get out there and he can run the football really well. He's quick, makes quick decisions. I like what Pacey brings. But both of those guys together are formidable.
No doubt about it. Francis Marion, the opponent tonight, kick at 7 o'clock down in Fayetteville, Alabama. And the Wolves try to gain another win. A tough part of the season awaits you right after this week. Right. Well, we're going to work toward the Rams this week. And next week, of course, is Lafayette. But they're coming to Farm Links Field. Anytime you come to Farm Links Field, you've got a heavy game on because our fans are going to be there in force. They're fantastic. And but the Rams are going to come in, and you got to watch a couple kids. This Kendrell Foster, he's number 4. He plays the slot for them. They love to throw the ball at him. They play a 2-quarterback system. Chester Lapsey and Jaden Tubbs, and they're going to play that 2-quarterback system. We got one that's a good runner and one that's a good passer. How do you prepare for both? Well, your defense as a coordinator, we're very fortunate. Mark Reed does a great job. And, we put kids back there to simulate what they're doing. Right. And so we tell, these kids their numbers. This is, number 12. And, this is number 7 here. And we give them that. And our kids are pretty quick to catch on. So I appreciate what Coach Mark Reed brings to the table. But, we got some kids that's working hard toward the defensive side right now. And Stephen Barrett is a kid that's really stepped up a lot. And he's going to be playing some middle linebacker for us. And we really appreciate what he's doing. But our defense is learning to fly that football. We just got to make that tackle. Yeah. And we made a few changes on defense. And so we'll see what we do tonight. And it's you got to feel confident in knowing you got an ace in the hole with your kicker, who's done a fantastic job for you. He kicked a 50-yarder in practice this week. So Levi Phillips is doing a great job for us. Like I say, you're going to see him at the next level. I love what he brings to the table. He really works hard every practice with his kicking. He's out there getting it done and working hard. He's a great kid. And what people don't realize is Levi's a really good athlete. He's a really good athlete, so we appreciate him. But I can't say enough about our fans. We had more fans in Hanover than Coosa did, and we really our fans come out. They're wonderful people. It's not just the parents of the kids. Right. We have fans that are coming out, people in the community and supporting. I really appreciate that. And we got great teaching staff at Fayetteville. They're wonderful, and they do an awesome job of taking care of everything from the gate to the pep rallies, and awesome administrators there. The fans you refer to, they know football. They do. They know football. They're educated on it really up to. And they'll get on you if they need to, but that's part of it. And I'd rather have that any day than people that didn't care. Yeah. But our fans care. They love to watch football and be a part of what's going on, and they are. Finally, this morning, Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director at Fayetteville School, brought to you by Lori Darlings of Wolves with Francis Marion tonight. Not knowing a whole lot about this team, but if Fayetteville does what they should do and what you practiced and taught them and how you worked on, Fayetteville should have a good chance in this game tonight. Absolutely. I look for us to come out victorious. We've really worked hard and we know what they're going to do. And we're looking forward to a great ball game tonight. And we want to keep that momentum going into region play next week against Lafayette. And we're looking to be number 2 in the region. We don't want to settle for number 3. We're looking for number 2, and we want to beat Lafayette. So we're working hard tonight to keep things rolling. We're taking things one game at a time. The only thing on our mind right now as a club is Francis Marion Rams. What, 4-1? We're 3-1 right now. We'll be 4-1 after this game tonight. And headed into Lafayette's coming to us. We'll head in that game at 4-1. Yeah. So we're excited about that. All right, Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director at Fayetteville High School, home of the Wolves. Francis Marion, the opponent tonight, kick at 7 o'clock. Coach, thanks a lot for joining us. Thank you, Jimmy. More Daybreak in a minute.